What's going on, everybody? My name is Jane Doe and I am Sheikah Sweetie, and we are introducing to you guys Book Black. It's an extension of Black Book Houston, where we interview Houston's greatest creatives, talents, caterers, pretty much what we do on Black Book Houston Instagram, just visual. Yes, so you guys make sure y'all are following us on Instagram, because we will be bringing you the hottest entrepreneurs and businesses around Houston, Texas. Hey everybody, it's Sheikah Sweetie with Book Black, and today we're going to be interviewing Mr. Jermaine here of Xtraordinary Cutz. Say hey, Jermaine.
Hello everybody, how you doing?
Alright, now before we get this interview popping, we're going to start off by seeing if Jermaine has his black card. You ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, Jermaine, so the first question we're going to ask, this is a majority rule, but I think we know the answer. Okay, by what time did you have to be at home when you were a kid? A, when it got dark. B, 8 p.m. C, when the street lights came on. Or D, midnight.
When the street lights came on.
That's it.
Didn't I tell y'all ass to come in the house before the street lights come on?
Yeah. That's it. That's it. Okay. All right. Next question. Okay. Which character from Martin lived on the 5th floor? Now, if you get this wrong, I'm revoking your black card. Okay. All right. Roscoe, Hustle Man, Dragonfly Jones, or Bruh Man?
Bruh Man.
Ah! Yeah. Yes, you did it. You got it. He got it. Okay. Now this answer is majority rule, but there is a right answer to this, because if you say the wrong answer, listen.
Yes, I'm out of there. I got
you out of there. Okay. But this is a big debate. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. I'm with it.
What do you eat on your grits? Hold on. I'm gonna give you the answers. Okay.
Right.
Okay. You better say the right thing. Cheese, salt and pepper, sugar, or butter?
Salt and pepper.
Okay. You can survive. You could have survived cheese. You could have survived salt and pepper. You could have survived butter. But if you would have said sugar, sugar is not it. Sugar does not go in grits. Okay, it don't. I don't know where that came from. But y'all, he has his black card. Let's talk about his business. Tell us about Xtraordinary Cutz.
Well, Xtraordinary Cutz was established in 2017. We're located at 11010 Perry Road. That's in Houston, Texas. We have 8 stations on the floor. I have a private suite in the back, and we specialize in all types of hair. So no matter what hair, what length, what style you want, Xtraordinary Cutz can handle it. We really a traditional barbershop. We just have a flair of old school. Okay. Everything there is hot towel, razor, shaves, and just kind of take everything back, make everyone comfortable, kid-friendly environment, and just make sure the barbers are there and they're professional, everybody's licensed and ready to go. So I pride myself on that, and pride myself on making sure we have a professional environment.
Okay, how long have you been cutting hair?
I've been cutting hair, well, let's say cutting hair is different. So I probably had my first pair of clippers when I was about 11. Oh. And I kind of gave my brother, all even, and my dad, and cut him up. But professionally, I got my license in 2014.
Okay. So what actually made you decide to get into hair?
I've always been into, grooming. I mean, as a kid, a young man, I always made sure I stayed, apart. I had a beard, hair back in the day. And just made sure I always was presentable. And I like to make other people feel better about themselves. And nothing makes you feel better than a good haircut and a good shave.
I already know, because my dude act totally different. When he come with that haircut, he think he a whole superstar or somebody.
Yeah. So we try to make people feel good. You feel good, you look good. So we really focus on that. And just the environment of the shop. One thing about me, I'm really big in the community. Mm-hmm. And I noticed in our past, we've had a lot of organizations and other activities outside of our community is just failing us. So I wanted to have a place where I can do community service, fundraisers out of a shop, and still have that barber, client, kid relationship where we can start really establishing mentors.
Got you. So what in your head, what made it click in your head to say, hey, I want to open up my own shop?
Well, initially I was going to open up a shop when I first moved to Houston. So I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and get my license first. Mm-hmm. So I can know firsthand of what a barber goes through, make sure I understand the craft before I sit there and open up a business, with others coming in and kind of telling me what to do. So me knowing what's required firsthand really helped my business blossom.
Okay. How long did the process take for you to open up?
Well, initially, I work full-time in the oil and gas industry, human resources. So it's hard to go to school. Most of the schools in the area were all daytime. I wasn't going to quit my job to go to school. So I begged the one school, it's called Franklin Institute. Begged and begged, called and called. I said, man, working folks want to be barbers too. So why not try a night school program? And he said, I'll get with you, I'm not sure. About 6 months after me worrying him, he finally said, okay, I'm going to start this night school program. I was the only student there. He had a teacher, cut the lights on, paid a full staff member to be there with me every day. And next thing you know, folks started rolling. So now today he has full Cosmo and Barber and night school program. So that helped out with the timing. I was able to go to work during the day, school at night. Took time from my family, but they understood and it was worth it at the end of the day. So my goal was, making sure that I was able to open up that shop. So that was my primary goal.
Okay. So, did you attend college?
Yeah, I graduated from Michigan State University in the late 90s. And I was in Detroit, worked for auto industry out there, and then relocated to Houston back in 2008.
Okay. How do you feel that your college education helps you with your business background?
I think it gives you a different perspective because, going to school, getting that higher education, working in the corporate world gives you a different perspective on everything. So the industry, the craft, I love the craft. So I want to make sure it stays elevated, stays professional, and stay respected. So in order to do those things, you got to bring the right things to the table, present yourself the right way, and help others elevate to that level. So I think all those experiences that I had to go through in my undergrad, as well in corporate America, help contribute to success of the business.
Now, I see some crazy stuff with these haircuts on social media. I be seeing Nipsey Hussle etched into people's heads. Like, I be seeing, like, they have, like, hair, like, realistically hanging down a part of the haircut. With all these different haircuts and styles and all this different competition, do you ever feel threatened?
Never. I mean, being a barber is an art. You're an artist. I mean, so you can never compare yourself to another barber because the skill set's going to be different. Different people have different experience. They've been cutting longer. And some people just have a natural gift. I've seen people who've never cut hair that are very awesome. I got several in my shop that went from working construction to now
cutting hair.
Coldest barber you want to see, right? But it's just an expression. So the same thing when people come in, they want this style. It's an expression. So whatever they want, we try to please them and give it to them. We'll make recommendations. We'll say, that might not work, but if the client really wants it, that's the client's always correct.
Now, how do you actually keep up? Like, times is constantly changing. We're evolving. Like, we in that social media era. I know back in the day, barbershop used to just be you walk in, get your hair cut. You don't even have to market a barbershop. Now you got the...
Yeah, you got to get in there. So my wife is my partner in crime, so she does all of my social media for us. So she makes sure our barbers' cuts are posted. Your booking schedules is advertised, making sure that we, keep our presence on social media, but we also hit the pavement. So I tell the same thing with my barbers. We just can't depend on social media. We got to get out, hit the streets. We still got to do business cards. We still got to do flyers, mass mailings, all those type of things.
Oh, y'all do mass mailing?
Yeah, but actually we have one plan to go out this month. Okay. So it'll be in that whole area. So make sure if there's anybody that doesn't know we're there, they'll know by the end of the month.
Yeah, marketing is very important.
It is.
That's how we make our money. In our businesses, I usually use social media, but it's definitely good to hear that people stray away from solely using social media because there's definitely many ways to get out here and market your business, especially when you have brick and mortars.
Exactly.
But do you plan to expand?
I do plan to expand. We're just trying. Like I said, this is completing our 3rd year, so everything has been going really, really well. The barbershop is full. We have about 8 chairs on the floor. Like I said, I have a private suite in the back for myself. I'm only there on the weekends, but we have a full staff there to service our clients in the community. So. Once we see how things are going for this next year, I plan to expand and open up another shop.
Okay. So I see that you're a Mason. I like your logo that you have here on your shirt.
Thank you.
How do you feel like those connections help you in business?
It's just all about networking, and I think the community piece from the Masonic side of what we do in the community really helped me with the barbershop and really with the barbers because I'm not an owner that's out there just looking out for myself. I'm looking out for my barbers.
Gotcha.
I want to make sure that they can make a living. Raise a family working in that shop because it can't happen. Folks look at barbering as a hustle. It's not a hustle, it's a career. It's a craft that you master and you can make a great living off of it if you do the right things.
You definitely can.
So that's what I strongly encourage. Every year I take my staff out. We enjoy Christmas holiday on me. I make sure we, manage it, and I treat it. It's a legit business. They get vacation, the whole nine. So it's something different. Everybody don't do what I do when it comes to our shop, but I think that's what keeps us extraordinary.
Okay. So what advice would you give to someone looking to get into the barbershop industry, or maybe own their own barbershop, or?
Main thing, first thing is get your license. That's so important because you're out there, even though you may have the skill to cut, you may be great with the scissors, great with the clippers, but having that license behind you solidifies the industry and your craft. And that way, if there's anything that happens, you are a licensed professional. And you don't have anybody to be worried about you saying, well, that person's not legit or they're not doing things the right way. So first and foremost is education. Second, do your research in your area. Don't open a shop where you may not have a lot of traffic, or maybe it's hard to find, or maybe other areas or businesses over there aren't doing very well. So always do your research. And then you got to look at your price points. How many chairs can your space hold? What are you going to be, commission shop or booth rent? Whatever works for you. And you got to make sure you got some good talent coming in to assist you with that business, because you can't do it alone.
Yes, I definitely agree. You can't really run any business alone because, man, two heads are better than one, or the more the merrier. But just having somebody to help you take over your vision is definitely like one of the keys to success, because it's like, sometimes we think we can do it on our own, and then we only doing it our way, and we don't realize what we could be missing out on.
Exactly.
But I really appreciate you taking the time out to speak with us about your business, because we love to promote and uplift Black-owned businesses. A lot of people are not getting the recognition that they need. So we appreciate you for coming through. Before you go, I want to play one more game, though.
Okay, well, I appreciate you having us.
Oh, you're welcome. You ready to play this game?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to name 3 Black-owned barbershops here in Houston. Ready? Go.
3 Black-owned. You have Highway 6. You have Roosevelt's Barbershop. And you have Franklin Barber Institute.
So you're not going to plug yourself?
I'm with Xtraordinary Cutz. I'm already here. You said 3 more.
Most people say they own name, but hey, okay. Now I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to name 3 Black estheticians in Houston.
Well, the number 1 is Marquita Diane Davis. That's Beat Skin Studio. That's located off of 1960. Hashtag Beat Skin Studio.
That's his wife, by the way.
That's my wife, by the way. And the rest of them, you have to ask her about the other.
No, come on, man.
She's the only one I know, and the best I know.
She's the only one, the best. Okay. Well then, just give me 3 Black barbers that you know here in Houston.
3 Black barbers.
Give me some really legit Black barbers, like.
Well, I wish I had all the hashtags and stuff like that, but
just give her a name.
Just a name?
Just a name.
Okay.
First name is fine.
First name outside of my shop or inside my shop?
That's kind of biased.
Well, I'm just telling y'all, I got the best in there, so it's very
you
hard.
can name the ones in your shop. That's fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and run down the shop. You got Yarford, you got Mike, Uncle Mike, you got Dre, you got Sydney. Who else we got in there? We got Dwayne, Shania, Q, and Ernest. So
Shania, is that a girl?
Yes, it is.
Got a girl barber?
I have a female barber.
Go check her out.
Oh, she cold with it too.
I done chopped off all my hair, so I might let her go put a part something in there.
Oh yeah. Well, we got a lot of guys out there that's very, very good.
All right, tell everybody where we can locate you, your Instagram, your email, phone number, whatever you have, website. Let them know how they can find Xtraordinary Cutz.
Well, we are on Facebook and Instagram, hashtag XCUTTZ or XCUTZ. 11010 Perry Road, and that's right on the corner of Perry and Fallbrook, right next door to Texaco, and it's a daycare center next to us too. You can reach me. I'm JD, XCUTTZ@gmail.com. Feel free to shoot me an email anytime. We're always kind of looking for talent. Make sure we always keep our shop on point and keep the tightest lines in Houston area.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to Book Black. I'm Sheikah Sweetie. This is Jermaine, and we are out.